Hello, World Tank Blitzers, it's Littlefinger, and I've got a really exciting subscriber replay here. We are on Mayan Ruins in the Tier 8 Premium IS5. One of the best deals as far as a premium goes. If you have unlocked your personal access to level 10 and you're in a clan that has also reached supply level 10, you can get this for just 1,500 gold. And it is a really good tank. It does have a lot of those Russian characteristics. The dispersion obviously is not very good at .389, and it does have a relatively long aim time. The tank I would compare this most to is the IS3. Got a lot of the same similar characteristics there. Gun depression on this tank is only -5 degrees. But the armor on it is amazing. You've got this pike nose, 120 millimeters on the hull, front and sides, and then your turret is 201 in the front and 129 on the sides. So you're going to bounce a lot of shots. Plus you've got spaced armor. You can see here Jinx has set up in the middle of the map, and his KV3 is under pressure from two tanks, and this is really interesting here. You don't see this very often. Some reverse side scraping. Obviously he's got his rear protected behind this wall, and he's giving a really nice sharp angle to his sides, so anything that hits him is most likely going to bounce. And you can see after he takes a shot, he does back up for extra protection there. He's noticed now that they're starting to push down low. He's going to get a shot in on this T-34 as he drives by, checking behind him to see what the action is down there. Finally, there's a little bit of a weakness in the red team in the middle, and it's now even 4-on-4. So he's got two tanks now here on his left, and obviously this is a very tricky situation. With only having 5 degrees of gun depression, you got to be very careful about not falling down there into kind of a pit with two tanks. So he does a great job there of just getting that tank angled down enough so that he didn't fall down. And again here he gets another shot, and that was a nice roll there at 449. Average damage on your APCR round is about 400. So he's going to get a little unlucky here and bounce that shot off the top of the turret there. That's one of the nice things about this tank. It's got really good shell velocity, 1,400 to be exact. But while he was battling that IS-3, his team kind of fell apart there. So it is now a 1-on-2 situation. The downside to this gun, in my opinion, is that heat is your premium ammo. And so you can see here, he does a great job backing behind this wall. And all he's showing now is the top of that turret. He's not sitting still, so that the does a nice job there side scraping. And to finish my previous thought, he doesn't stop, and he's moving back and forth so that that commander's hatch, which is the only weak spot on the turret, is not an easy target. Now, what I wanted to point out in this game, that T-34 takes 3 or 4 shots and bounces each and every one of them. Obviously, let's see, there's another 400. You know, I would have liked to have seen that T-34 load up some HE and just get some splash damage in there. Might have been only 100 or 200 damage, but at least it's knocking him down. And you'll see when this game ends that would have been the difference in the game. So keep that in mind, guys, when you're looking at a target and it's mostly all red and you don't think you can pen, load up that HE and just knock a few hundred hit points off, especially if you've got a big gun like that T-34. So anyway, he comes around and has to trade a shot there with the SU, but you know, he's in a little bit of a disadvantage as the T-34 has got. So there's another bounce. Could have been a few extra hit points that he was able to take off there. But T-34 obviously has the hit point advantage. And Jinx here is trying to use this little bit of a ridge line so that he can get the gun depression up and over this wall. And you can see here, he nicely gets a shot in. And now they're about even. T-34, I believe, is going to have a little bit longer of an aim time. Reload time. So if he can just get a shot in, he should be able to finish him off before the T-34. But for some reason, he decides to back up and get shot. So now he is just a one-shot to this T-34. And I think this was the right move here, not rushing the T-34. Just because the T-34 could have then just turned around and shot him. He had no room to hide. So now he's going to use this tank as a little bit of a shield here. It's going to bait a shot. And another 400 blocked. So he's up to 2,000 blocked. He's now the difference is that T-34 backed all the way up, which is going to allow him to wiggle around here and get that bounce again. This T-34 has just got to be hating life, but he gets a little bit extra life here. He's got a chance to get a shot in. He's only been tracked. Can he? No, he misses. And there's your game. So, a very exciting finish there. 5,045 damage, 3-kill mastery game. Obviously came down to a good bit of luck there at the end, but like I said, this is a wonderful tier 8 premium tank that you can buy for only 1,500 gold, provided you've put your work in and researched the personal access and have a clan that has researched tier 10. But you're going to get bounces all day long in this tank. It is such a frustrating tank to play against. And anyway, great game by Jinx there. Congratulations on that mastery badge. And as always, guys, have fun out there. Stay safe. Get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.